Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Paint. I am your host, Trooper 6, and we are continuing with the son of a bitch, Retributors. Good Lord, we are here with the Retributors. We just got out some more of this Vallejo Black. It's the first time we're getting it out today. We got the Vallejo Black here, and this is a nice matte black. All right, now this always makes me nervous, doing black edge highlighting on white. God, it makes me nervous. Whew, I know we went radio silent there for a second. But like I said, this process it's pretty stressful to me. Because y'all have seen me flat talk through a lot of things that I do here. Just be, I don't know, spitting out words and information like it's no one's business. Whew. This helmet is starting to look like a little muddled mess, isn't it? My goodness. My goodness. And when things do not work out for you, they are pretty painful, aren't they? It makes you not want to touch the rest of it, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is continue. Where's the bronze? The weapon bronze. Bronze. There you are. All right, we're going to get out this weapon bronze again, and we're going to do a couple of those things that we missed. And the helmet, I want to say we're going to have to paint a new helmet because that is very disappointing and quite unacceptable. Quite unacceptable. At the moment, I can't think of how to fix that other than to repaint it, and the white is not going to show up that well. The white will not come out all that well. I can guarantee you it sure as hell won't match. Well, we might just go with a gray helmet. But no, because I already got, you can see it over here, I got the veteran marking out. So, that's okay. That's okay. What did we need to paint bronze? Right, over here. Whew, thrown myself off. We've been trying to keep ourselves a little distracted, I think, this past couple months. It's been emotionally exhausting. Physically exhausting, I think, goes without saying. Like I said, though, it's been emotionally exhausting. On the good and the bad end. So I don't need people. Not that I really give a shit what you're going to say about it, but I really don't need people going, oh my God, you're so ungrateful and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, give it a rest. Shut up. What the fuck is going on here? But that's okay. They don't need to know what's going on. Oh, it is such a shame about that helmet. But that goes to show you that it doesn't always work. It just doesn't always work. And I'm glad we didn't do the pauldron first, because I feel like the pauldron would have worked. And then the rest of it would not have. So what are we going to do next? We got the bronze done. We could just start putting them together. You know what? I'm going to get out that rough iron. If you guys remember what rough iron is that. You get that real dark metallic. And I love rough iron. It's pretty fun to work with. Very dark, of course. But you know, gives me another color to work with here. I did forget about this gun now that I've remembered. I forgot that we were going to edge highlight with yellow. So I will let everyone know that I did not forget about that. Just as I said, my mind went, wait, forget about what? I'm trying to hold on to it while I'm painting this. And I will get out that yellow in a second. Alright. So you're going to have a lot of these brush strokes. I'm trying to paint them in one direction right now. Fan it all out, make it blend as best I can. And we'll come back and tap that out. Oh, we're also going to paint that. Alright, that little wiring. We're going to paint that, and we're not going to do any special effects with it. We're just going to paint it. I know it's a power hammer, and it will be all right. All right, what else were we going to touch with this dark iron? Rough iron, my bad. I don't think there was anything else that we really needed to touch. But now that we're looking at this, we also forgot about the leather. So we need the leather, the base, and the gun. All right, we talked about the gun first, not the elven flesh, not demonic yellow. Moondust! Moondust. Get that pale ass yellow out there. Should be an interesting contrast for it. And all right, and away we go. Let's kick this pig. I was going to say, damn, it is showing up way vibrant, and I see why. I did not get enough of this paint off. See, one little mistake, like that helmet, and it has us overcorrecting everything. All right. I know you're thinking, what the hell are you doing now? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a lot of yellow now. Look at that. Now, anybody else would say we just fucked it all up. And that's okay. Because we're going to go back in with some corn red. Because this paint hasn't quite set yet. least it shouldn't have. It's not speed paints, but we're going to get out that corn red again. Thin it out. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to get some of that water. And we're going to wet blend it. No, it's not really wet blending now. Shit. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Work in progress, and not everything is going to be working in our advantage. We have to remember that. Not everything is going to work out like that. And that is going to be okay, because that's right. It teaches you a lesson. Teaches you how to work with your paints, what to work with. All right, now this underside isn't going to matter too much, but out here, all right, we've darkened up in some good spots. All right, and we're going to still do it again. Go dip. Oh, is that a dip? Nope. There we go. There's the dip. All right. Fish, we're going to have to change your song. Sorry. I'm not a huge sparkle fan. All right. All right. All right. Gun salvaged. Helmet will not be salvaged. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Nah. We're going to go back to Mega Man Jazz. And the reason for that is because I feel like it gets the juices, gets the creative juices really flowing here. And we're going to need them juices flowing. Some flowing ass juices. All right. Gonna get out a finer brush. And we're going to try this again, right? A little better. It's a little better. Yeah. And like I said, this underside will not matter too much because it will be kind of hidden. So we're going to let that one go. And we're going to leave that alone now. All right. That's all it really needed as a touch-up. Okay. Barbarian flesh for that. Let's see. Some barbarian flesh. Ooh! My apologies for the ooh. All right, barbarian flesh. Now this you can be a little more liberal with if you want, because it doesn't really look bad when your leather is pretty worn. Now, if you want them to have like brand spanking new stuff, that's up to you. Not saying some wear and tear doesn't mean that it's not brand new, because I mean, some innocent edge highlighting isn't going to hurt you or hurt your model. You'll be okay. But as you can see, we have now lightened it up. And that'll work great when it comes to this, which is we get that mummy robe back out, right? And this is where you're really going to focus on pretty much just the edges. All right, so right here in that corner, we're going to get that corner. We're going to get down here where you'd probably see a lot of use. Try to get that strap. Come around here because it's going to get a lot of wear and tear there. Not too much, and there you go. There you go. All right. Now we need to hit that base. So we're going to get our trusty jank brush. And what did we say we were going to do? We were going to use the skeleton bone on the red. I want to say we'll be okay. Not sure. It's a rather unconventional choice. But who are we to be conventional, right? You want to win a war, you use unconventional weapons. Said the dictator. I don't know who would have said anything like that, honestly. But let's see what we got. Because I feel like it'll, it'll play with the red and really make it look dusty. Rather than playing into the yellow. I'm also trying to give you guys a well-lit angle to where you can see what the hell I'm trying to do here. Need just a little bit more, one more round. And I bet you it's going to be okay. All right. 17 minutes, and we still haven't even done we haven't put it together, and we haven't done any of the transfers. That's funny. And we still need to redo that helmet. Good Lord, man. The amount of crap that we have to do here. So, with all of that being said and done, what do you say we actually put him together? Does that sound any sort of fun to you guys? Well, too bad. We're doing it anyway. And yep, we're going to go with some super glue. Just a little dab there because it's going to spread out. And we're going to give him more of this pose, I guess. Or something like that. Because his other hand is going to be right up there. Right up there. So, we're trying to be, I guess, as realistic as we can be when it comes to his pose. All right. Oh, we got too much of that putty up in there. Get out. Get out. I just need enough of you out. All right. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. We don't need too much. We don't need too much finger action. All right. All right. Oh, we're going to need more. All right. Just trying to see if we can get this. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I wanted those shoulders pretty much on par with each other. Because, good Lord, that really could be a nightmare if you don't get the shoulders lined up. Or, equal enough track. I need it to look like he's not lopsided or has scoliosis or some shit. I need him to look like he's doing his thing. All right. Now, delicately, but we are going to attach the shoulders already. Decent enough size of, I'd say that's more than a decent enough size, Jesus. can't tell me any of these pauldrons would ever fall off. I'd be like, with that much? I don't think so, Scooter. All right, that's looking good. It's looking good. All right, just enough there. All right. Look at that. That's looking nice. I love that big white shoulder. That shit is cool. And then we still need to do transfers. And we need to redo that damn helmet. The helmet I will redo off camera. And I'm just going to redo basically the same thing. And we did forget about the purity seal. Oh, and that's okay. Because I still have the Warlock purple sitting right over here. All right, got that Warlock purple. So we might go, what the fuck, purple? Why the fuck ain't you going red or something? You know, it's a wax seal. What, they don't have other colors? You don't like this hot ass Warlock purple? It's actually a pink. I guess you could call it a purple. But I think we've probably done enough here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, he looks like he's gonna be badass once I get a fucking head on him. But God, that helmet was just such a letdown. I could not put that. I can't put that on this. Look at that. I can't do that to him. So yeah, we absolutely have to trash that head. Now, were we gonna do Typhus Corrosion? We were, but he looks so good. He looks so good, I'm not sure I want to do any Typhus Corrosion. So, what we're going to do is we're going to break here. Or are we? We can't kill too much time thinking about it, so... Alright. And we got a water cup with us. Yes, it's a Grinch cup. You bet your balls it is. Oh, shit, what do I need? Right. It's been so long. It hasn't been. But it's been long enough to where I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Right. Transfers. All right. In case you guys didn't see, it is a veteran marking. We're going to make this boy a veteran. All right. I know, you're supposed to put him in a... You're supposed to hold the whole thing in a thing of water and blah, 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 blah. I'm aware. And then you're supposed to take it and then brush it onto there. And, dude, I have actually tried that nonsense now. And I don't like it. Look at that. Me trying to defend myself or explain some crap has made me forget all about this. All right. And we just need you to go on in the middle, and go on straight, if you don't mind. Okay. One of my brushes got hit with that stuff. Get out of the way. All right. So now this is where you use the brush to try to flatten and spread that solution. You don't need it clumping on your, I guess, creating an air bubble or something. Because the solution is a thinning solution, and what I did during my little break there was I took this model down and I took the shoulder down, and what the hell did I do with it? Well, sorry. What? I varnished. I sprayed his white shoulder with a matte clear varnish because I knew this solution likes to thin out paints, of course, because it is a thinner, and I just didn't have time for that to happen mid-recording. And honestly, now that we've run into a couple of issues, I'm really glad that I had the foresight to prep myself for something like that. Because, good Lord, yeah, that would have made me mad if we ran into something and I was like, oh my God, the Mini's ruined. But it ain't ruined. But I did do something for this. So there's a trait to, well, I don't know, trait. There's something to the Retributors armor design and paint scheme that is not really found on any others. And it is these chevrons. Now these chevrons are interesting. They're supposed to be on the shoulder, and they're also supposed to be on the helmet. Well, I only have white ones, and the helmet's gonna be white too. All right, so there's also supposed to be one on the gun. I'm aware of this, so I'm setting one here. Let that set. Put just a little bit more on this. And one last dose on that. Okie dokie. You also might have been wondering who the hell those two people are. Well, you just wait and see, because they are for the show. They really, really are. Okay. I forgot where the other... I forgot where it was going to go, so we're going to put it there. I have another one of these chevrons, and I really didn't know where to put them. Oh, I was going to put it there. Think about that while I do this. That's an interesting proposal. It's a shame you guys aren't going to see the head, or you're going to see the null and oil process, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's supposed to be on the armor somewhere, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you guys, even though it could go right there on the wrist. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Whew. That stuff sure knows how to be stressful, doesn't it? And then we'll have to go back through with some gray, that uniform gray, darken that back out. But we're at 29 and a half minutes, so I am still going to call it here, guys. Be sure to stay tuned next week. I really don't even know what is going to play next. It could even be one of those two. I don't know. It could be one of the other 5 that I have on my shelves. But I will keep trying to bring you some Space Marines. Please stay happy and healthy. May the Void Father guide your brush. Peace.